How would you help a new business owner navigate the family and friends thinking you just have a quote unquote hobby?
Yeah, exactly. Well, and even spouses, say, my wife, Elizabeth, we eventually started working together, but there was a period there where we were married and, income wasn't coming in. And so from an income standpoint, it looked like a hobby. So I think, you know, sitting down with them and just, like any relationship, make sure you're managing the boundaries, managing the what you need them to do, but also what they really can't do. So I think with family especially, you need to have a conversation with them about the boundaries, the parameters of your business, but also that relationship. Okay, and you probably have had conversation with, when Elizabeth and I had kids. Okay, we had conversations with our family about where the boundaries were, where the parameters were, what we're going to talk about, what we're not going to talk about, what we're going to joke about, all those kind of things. And I think when you have a business, you kind of have a new child. Okay, you have an addition to your world, and I think it's tough enough to build a business. I can't have negative from the people I care most about. Okay, so conversations. We had conversations with family members that went kind of like, "We love you, and we love spending time with you. But if you're going to criticize my business, if you're going to criticize what I do, the career path I've chosen, then we can't have conversations." Okay, that'd be no different than you criticizing, my spouse or criticizing my kids or whatever it might be. There are boundaries in every relationship, and then that just violates that. Okay, so I gotta keep a positive bubble around me, because there's enough gut punches from the world. I don't need to add people that I care about.
What are some ways that a spouse or family could support somebody who's new to business?
Well, certainly, if they wanted to advertise for you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it depends on the kind of business you have, but if them out there telling the world about you, okay, well, that certainly helps, okay? But I think if they just encouraged, once again, the world is draining me of my energy, draining me of my enthusiasm, draining me of all that. That's what I do. I project that. Well, having somebody in your corner that's reminding you, of your how much they care about you, reminding you of how special you are, reminding you of hey, you got this. It's just like if you could mentally give them a mental picture of the person maybe that's running a marathon and they're halfway through, knowing they got another 10, 12 miles left. Well, all they really need is a glass of water and some encouragement. Okay, so I think that's, for most businesses, that's as simple and as powerful as it needed.